blessing us with this information. Good luck on the season for the Georgia Raiders. Good luck to the IAFL. Thanks, Tracy, for coming through and everything. Hey, man, like I said, we're really interested in what you're doing and pushing your product, man. So, like I said, if you need anything from us as far as our broadcasting and podcasting, and heck, we got, like I said, we're backed by the Two Live Stews Radio Network. So these guys are huge in the Atlanta sports market. So, if it makes sense, they may be able to come out and bless you as well. Shout out to Doug and Ryan. And, hey, man, like I said, just let me know. Let me know what you need there.
Okay, appreciate it. And, of course, when we do get ready to have trials, I would like to come back on and let everybody know exactly when we have trials. It'll be within the next 2 to 3 weeks, looking at maybe the second weekend in November.
Okay.
To have those tryouts. And then, of course, once we get closer to the season, I'd like to come back out. And then that way I can actually really, talk a little bit more about our starting lineup right now. We have a lot of guys returning right now. Of course, everything starts afresh every year. So, we'll get those guys in position and we'll get that roster set up and we'll let you know who's starting. And again, our season kicks off March the 3rd. We'll be playing the Georgia Falcons at their place up in Lawrenceville. Then our first home game will be March the 10th versus the Atlanta Tigers. They're another very good organization here in the area. But most definitely, I'll come back and talk a little bit more about that when we have a little bit more time, and keep everyone informed.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. So we'll catch up, brother. And like I said, keep us informed with all the information, and we'll have you back on, definitely, on any of my shows. So, yeah.
Okay. Appreciate it. We're looking forward to it.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Dre.
All right.
Have a good night. That was my man Andre Bailey of the Georgia Raiders Developmental Football League team. Also, Tracy Rico, the commissioner of that league. They were definitely very entertained with the information about this league. Football, I know y'all football fans. Like I said, it's a different level of football. It allows players to flourish and to grow and to develop, and gives them an extra outlet to go out and do big things. They may make it to arena, they may make it to the CFL, and then grow on and continue doing things. You got to remember, my man Kurt Warner played for a developmental league at some point, and then heck, look what he did. So dreams do come possible. So shout out to those who actually have listened in, tuned in, and learn more about the Georgia Raiders and also the Independent American Football League. So the Georgia Raiders will be playing at Lithia Springs High School. Those games will be taking place in March. He's having his tryouts in November coming up. So stay tuned for more information. Like I said, there's a lot of leagues in the Georgia area. South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee. That's in this particular league, but developmental football is all over the country. So real interesting, real cool. Y'all missed it. Y'all missed me cut my promo on Ty, one of the rivals of my man Drake. So y'all missed my WWE promo on him. Like, yo, it was kind of cool. But go back and listen to the show. This football game's now at halftime. Been an interesting show thus far. We're going to continue going. So I am going to move on with a commercial. When we come back, we will continue to chop it up and talk. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. All right, so let's get with it. And I'll see you when we get back.
The number one chief rocket Jersey firm.
Lonely Hearts Cafe.
Spicy conversations.
Vince Wright, the sports governor from Minnesota.
Man, Deli
Microwave.
Reggie Long, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents.
My name is Nathan Ivey.
The Sports Bar, also known as Stacy Sports Radio.
Victor Maroon Show.
Law 700.
Your boy DJ P-Funk. The BS3 Sports Show.
This is DJ Queen from the X Squad.
Jelani, JB Bodie, and of course, my man Lopan on the Wait a Minute Show.com. Ain't that right, Lopan?
We got the jazz.
Fresco famous.
Barbershop Sports Talk Podcast.
Soul Meets the Streets Radio.
DJ New.
From the bottom. Talking 30. Chopping it up with Q.
Enough with the BS podcast.
Talking with Tori Show.
Punch Tar Sports Radio Podcast.
Tasty Talk with man DeLeon.
X gon' give it to you.
Are you ready? Are you ready? It's your girl, Miss Spicy, host of Spicy Conversations. Join me every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on Spreaker.com for some late night talk. I hope you're ready. Spicy Conversations.
Psst. Yeah, you, it's me, your heart. Listen to me. We've got to talk. High blood pressure is serious, and yours? Whoa. What happened to us? We used to be so much more active. But lately you've been ignoring me. I know you think I'm just gonna keep ticking away forever, but you're wrong. You can do so much more to control your high blood pressure. Doing the minimum isn't doing enough. I'm under a lot of pressure and can quit whenever I want. Bet you didn't know that. But I like my job. Just treat me better. Check on me. Give me something green to nibble on every once in a while. And maybe we can do some exercise on occasion. Let's get to it. After all, we're in this together.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. High blood pressure can lead to a stroke, heart attack, or death. Get your blood pressure to a healthy range before it's too late. Find out how at heart.org/blood pressure. Check, change, control. A message from the American Heart Association, the American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
You're back with the Kicking It with Kysii show. We're back from our commercial break. We just were kicking it with my man Andre Bailey of the Georgia Raiders and my man Tracy Rico of the IAFL Football Development Football League, Semi-Pro League. So it was a great conversation with those two gentlemen as we chopped it up about developmental football, the IAFL, and the Georgia Raiders. So we will be expecting big things out of those gentlemen. And I told them, hey, we're sports podcasts. A lot of us are sports podcasters. So a lot of opportunities here. Heck, maybe somebody can broadcast games. Maybe somebody can, commentate games. I don't know, man. It's all kind of opportunities out there. So, big ups. Hopefully everybody had their ears in and tuned in and are familiar with the opportunity here and maybe have spurned some ideas of how we can work with these guys. Hey, so shout out to the X-Squad affiliates that are in the chat. Shout out to Mocha Bella, a Miami Dolphins fan who is tuned in with her eyeballs on the screen. She's a little quiet right now because the Dolphins are getting slightly manhandled by the Ravens right now. Shout out to Tiffany Sports and Hills, my virtual friend who is a Ravens fan. And hey, shout out to everybody that's watching this game. It's halftime here. We're just coming out of halftime, I meant. And it started back up. So anyway, we're back. One-sided game right now. Football is back. We talked about the different levels of football. But we back here, man. It is Thursday evening and you are kicking it. What's good, P-Funk? Just showing up in this piece. Welcome, and welcome to ABM Angry Black Man up in here as well. Hey, man, so let's talk here. So X-Squad affiliates. We are an affiliation of podcasters. That's what I said. I'm cutting a promo here. This is the perfect time because nobody really cuts promos. I'm cutting a promo here about the X-Squad affiliates, who we are and what we do and what we're talking about here. Give me a little bit of music here. All right, so the X-Squad affiliates is a group of podcasters and podcast supporters. A lot of us have shows based on the Spreaker network, but I have expanded into other areas. We have some guys who are doing it strong on SoundCloud, Podomatic, just iTunes in general, or their own platform. So we got people all over doing it all kinds of ways. So right now we're on the 2 Live Stews radio network where I broadcast live on Thursday evenings. But after this, I go back and I put my podcast ready for on demand on my own platform, which is at Kysii.com. It's also found at xsquadaffiliates.com. And at that point, when it's ready on those platforms, it is on the iHeart Radio Network. It is on Google Podcast, Google Play Podcasts, it's on Apple Podcasts, it's on SoundCloud, Podomatic, TuneIn Radio. It's on all of those things. So in a little while after I'm done, and when I get it prepared, it will be found there as well. Not to say the 2 Live Stews Radio Network isn't there as well, because they have it there as well. So it will be on in both places. So it'll be on iHeartRadio 2 different ways. It'll be on Google Play Store 2 different ways. It'll be on Apple Podcast 2 different ways. So, it's just 2 different audiences, man. So we get exposure here. That's how we do it. Now, the X-Squad affiliate is a network, like I said, of many podcasters. I believe we now have almost 30 plus podcasters, 15 plus supporters. That's people who help us out with administrative marketing and just come through and interact with the chat. I got a live chat room going right now as we broadcast. People are in asking questions, just chatting in general, watching the game, and just comment. That's how we do. That's the live format and the way that we bring it a little extra.